Hello all, welcome back to Mechanicus, course game operator and narrator Soul. I was kind of rolling through the missions here to see what was available, and I happened to notice that Captrix actually happens to have a second mission for us called the Royal Vizir. In this mission, we get a pistol upgrade. Yes, this arc pistol would be a good replacement for a generic pistol we have at the moment. Doesn't cost any cognition to fire. Does roughly about the same, 1 to 2 energy damage. However, it can actually chain energy damage to additional targets, so a little splash damage on it. Machine Spirit, of course, unfortunately is not a damage increase, but it is increasing the area of the damage caused by the chain target. So, it's a cool idea, you know, on our energy builds that happen to have increased energy damage anyways, this might actually be pretty good. Not only that, Spotlight's not really that big of a deal. This kind of focuses nearby enemies onto a singular target. So if we had like a dedicated tank, or somebody wanted to draw a bunch of attention to, that would be the target we would choose. However, he does happen to have Cataphren Battle Servitor, so this is our last of our, not the cohort, but the summonable allies we could bring into battle with us. So, I mean, why not, right? The enemies we'll be facing will be a Necron Vanguard, Praetorians, Cryptex, Lich Guards, Destroyers, and the Vizir himself, Vizir Melob. So, Prime Hemicron Captrix has identified the location of the sarcophagus of Lord Melob. Enter Melob's tomb and destroy the Royal Vizir. I honestly thought we would only ever get to face him in the last mission because he's right there, so I wonder, if we pop him here, will he actually show up in the last mission? Let's find out. And grab everybody, and we'll grab our... Grab our servitors. Let's hit it. All right, so he's kind of like us, so that's going to be a problem. This is just another straight shot, is it not? Yes, it is. So, this is going to raise our encounter meter no matter what we do. The area ahead appears to exist in two realities at once. The oppressive tomb of Melob and a grotesque, charnel landscape of heaped-up human bodies beneath clouds of carrion birds. To purify it, proceed, or pray. Strengthen and resolve. The cohort recites several verses from the Book of Lesser Psalms for enlightenment and deliverance as the horrific visions grow in intensity around them. Their active prayer, however, causes the visions to suddenly fade just as they reach their crescendo, and the Omnissiah's light shines even in the depths of the tomb. All right, next one. The corpse of a Skitarii appears floating in midair in the chamber ahead. The dead trooper's body is perforated by several huge, ugly Gauss blasts, and he hovers above the ground with arms outstretched as if offering a blessing. We can do Divine Intervention. Disregard it. Now remotely activate the court's stim injectors to reset their sensor input and cause them to stop seeing the vision. That might cause damage. We shall pray again. That didn't work. The cohort intone a verse from the Manual of Herestus Spiritual, but the prayers has no effect on the vision's presence. One of the troopers spots the almost invisible wires holding up the dead Skitarii. This is not a vision at all, but a real corpse strung up by the Necrons for some unknown purpose. The time spent in prayer has been for nothing. That's a little depressing. And the Necrons awaken onto the glyph rooms. Do we know any glyphs here? No. Right side. That's Blackstone, so I guess that's alright. How many more we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fight. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty high in our counter here. That's gonna suck a little bit. More Blackstone? No, we got a random heal. Perfect. Not exactly what I wanted for Christmas, but I'll take it. In the chamber ahead lies a Skitarii trooper lying curled up on the tomb floor. Though apparently unhurt, the trooper is all but comatose and barely responds to the tech priest's presence. We can interrogate, so we can question him, render medical assistance, or leave him be. Let's intervene. And we're not getting anything. Yeah, this is very punishing. The Skitarii is physically unhurt by her but her responses suggest severe trauma. The cohort administers neural leveling stims and shock inhibiting solutions. They're forced to spend some time assisting the trooper, but aside from a modest increase in lucidity, she is brought no closer to combat readiness. Well, I hope there's a couple consoles or something we can do to bring this number back down, because we're going to be hitting 5 before we even... Oh, well, 4 at least before we even get into the fight. Dozens of tiny mouths open up on the flesh of one of the troopers, gibbering and cackling as they pronounce the imminent doom of every human on Silva Tenebris. Shout down the infernal gibbering. Talk to it or exorcism. More prayer! The cohort kneel around the trooper and begin the Griffonian invocation, calling upon the Omnissiah to banish the Xenos influence. With a concerted scream, the mouths disappear as a hallucination is banished. Well, at least we got some cognition for the fight. In the very heart of Melob's tomb is an immense sarcophagus of polished black stone covered in dense hieroglyphics, like a vast monument to the profane knowledge of the Necrons. The baleful influence of the royal Vizir weighs heavy, as if the planet's gravity suddenly increases around Melob's burial place. No pictures for you, Scavola. We are only here to fight. The sarcophagus opens and the great dark form of Royal Vizir Melob emerges, accompanied by a wave of maddening screech data.
Did you think you could enter this place of wisdom without my knowing? I have watched you since you dared breach the orbit of our world. I have heard every footstep you made while desecrating our tools. I have felt every injury done to our legions. The time has come for your impudence to be repaid.
Well, come and get it, nerd.
These stars were hours before the first of you drew breath. They still are. And when the last of you is gone, they forever will be here.
Neat. Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna have a lot of targets in a very small area here, by the looks of it. Crap. You know what? That's fine. Line them all up. Do you have a splash weapon? I can't remember. No, but you have an annoying weapon.
Your manner of warfare is intriguing, but inefficient. Longed for future reference.
Well, ain't that just annoying? He just took all my cognition. All right, immediately. Let's. Immediately we'll use that. I'm sorry, what was that? It was a very high physical armor. Yeah. Let's have a look at you, sir. What are you? 40 with 5 energy shielding. Well, it would be a shame if someone were to deal a couple of these guys. What do we got here? I can indeed shoot through the shield. Perfect. Can't go all the way back. That kind of sucks. That was not enough. The shield does stop us, eh? Then we gather here and wait. Oh, I can't break through. I can't break through at all. I just locked him up. I can do this, though. Enjoy, friend. Nothing I can do about your getting your cognition out of you, though, but that's all right. Triarch Praetorian, shield down. You only got 7 left. Well, that's good for you. Not worth a shot. Not yet. Well, we shall wait some more. Where are you dropping down at? Behind everybody. Yeah, this kind of becomes the question of what exactly are we dealing with? That's physical armor. Well, let's get in range here and deal with this guy. Low roll. Unfortunate. Well, we'll grab what we can. I still need to make it across the shield or else we're going to fall behind. Servitors will be fine. And clean this up as we go. I swear, if you're stealing my cognition again. And you did. Yeah, this is certainly problematic. I did have one guy left. Was his Mechadendrites on cooldown? I wonder. I can't remember. No. Okay. Well, I just screwed myself over out of free cognition. Certainly do need it for this one, don't we? Perfect. Time to load up. The next question is, can I use my solar before it steals away the cognition again? No, out of range. All right, movement it is. None of this is ideal, but again, I don't have very much of an ideal shot at the moment, do I? I know you're annoying. But he stands. Well, we're warming up the main guns for the big guys, so I guess we continue. No cognition left behind us. How about in front of us? There is some. Nope. Nice try. Let's see what you got. Not a whole heck of a lot left. Okay. If I have to wait. Which I'm probably gonna have to. I think I might just grab just as much cognition as we can carry for now, without tripping all of our abilities. And kind of make sure everything else here is cleaned up. I'll save that. You can clean him up. Shouldn't be a problem.
How did you phase primates even master space travel?
Oh, now he's moving. Well, I need the cognition to get to where I need to go. And we'll save one. I guess we'll save two. Servitor down. Another Praetorian. Where are you going? Right there. All right, that's fine. Unfortunately, we're forced to kind of wait here, aren't we? Clean kill. To the force field. Can't leave him be, or else he's gonna get back up. We can't be having none of that. And I still can't shoot through the field. That's probably about the most annoying thing, is you can't shoot through the field at the moment. I don't know what your armor setup is. It wasn't good enough. Well, this bug's about to squash you, bud. Even with that annoying reclaim protocol of yours. Thank you, by the way, for coming closer. This makes my day significantly easier. And who's this? Another Praetorian. Well, good news, I guess. I'm about done. Time to kill. And yes, I am going to close with this guy right now. Can't use my scanner? Shame. What are you? 8 with energy armor. Now, are you gonna teleport away? No. If I do this right, I need one more cognition to make this work. Just one more. need you. Give me the rest of your cognition. Get you out of the way. Let's get up here and make this final, shall we? I do believe our own energy boy is... oh, he's a little bit late. I'm going to save that. I have a sneaky suspicion the gentleman here is going to try and rob us of all our cognition again. But let me try and shadow your armor if I can. Ooh, I need more myself. Strip that energy armor right off you. He's gonna have one left, but it's the thought that counts, you know? I'm thinking about just completely just murdering this guy. This warms my heart, you know? Gonna heal everybody. Because this will be the end. End on a critical. Oof. Want to send word. There you go.
Mindless tragedy, infinite shame. All I have collected in the hands of these animals.
Well, not seeing nothing, so I'm going to say okay. Melub falls, his arcane Necron wargear spraying sparks and waves of radiation. His war form fractures and he collapses to the tomb floor in front of his sarcophagus. The hallucinogenic pall over the tomb of Melub finally lifts, and the Vizir of Silva Tenebris is no more. Fortunately, I didn't reset the counter at all, so that kind of sucks. That's gonna bring us up to 90%. Oof. Yes, sir. A whole 90 right there. So I'm a little curious. Oh, yeah, if you do kill him, he doesn't show up in the last mission. Very nice. And who is our... Let me just back out of here. Who's our battle buddy? It's a tank, and he's got ranged weaponry. Okay. But that's everybody right there. Just missing a spot for that 6th tech priest. I don't think we're going to get a chance to go ahead and do anything with that yet. Which is unfortunate because I don't think I'm going to use that. But these pistols, 1 to 2 energy damage and +1 damage on machine spirit. Or we get the chain gun going. And honestly, they're both free. We'll leave the gap. I think it's straight damage is pretty good too. Well, no. No. For those who are running energy, this pistol will be just fine. Just fine. But I did want to switch something else up here. That was right here. It was indeed the other one. Nereus, you need 1 more AUG point. Say screw it and give you the full tech. Yeah, why not? There. That looks a lot better. Perfect. It's unfortunate about hitting that 90%, but I think as long as we take our time and play it smart, we should be good. This is the next mission I want to do. We're gonna have to pray that we don't go much higher than this. I'm not really sure where I want to call it or where I want to engage the final battle here, but getting a little dicey. 10% left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, by all means, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Every little bit does help. In the meantime, stay safe, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, all.